again. Whoa! Whoa! I'll say one more goddamn time.
What is going on, my fellow nerds and geeks? Welcome back to NerdSplosion, the weekly podcast where, based on a monthly topic, I nerd out about whatever the hell I want. As always, I'm your host, Cameron. How are you guys doing out there? You doing good? Staying hydrated? Accomplishing your goals? You get that promotion at work? Whatever you guys are doing, I hope it's positive. I wish the best for you guys. It is currently January 28th as I record this, even though this episode is going to come out in February. So 2 days from now, on the 30th, I am going to be turning 29 years old.
And there was much rejoicing.
Which means I only have one more good year of my 20s left until I'm officially an old man. But I got a little early birthday present actually just yesterday on the 27th. I actually got another tattoo done. I have 3 now. I have a treble clef, like a tribal treble clef on my left shoulder because of my love of music. I have 3 triangles on my right forearm with the middle one shaded in. It's supposed to represent me and my sisters, and the middle one shaded in because I'm the middle child. And the one I just got done, I actually got a matching tattoo with my mom because she already had a matching tattoo with my little sister and figured it was finally my turn. So we both got Stargazer lilies. She got one on her right forearm. I got it on my left since I already have a tattoo on my right forearm. So ain't that sweet? Speaking of sweet, that brings me to the topic of the month for February. The topic of the month is love. Like Valentine's Day, all that gooey shit. Or I should say, love. The good, the bad,
and the downright ugly.
Basically, this month, I want to talk about, love in video games, love in movies, my personal experiences with love. Just, anything to do with love. And I figure an easy way to start off this month was by going through quickly becoming one of my favorite subreddits, r/Tinder, which basically people post conversations from Tinder and like other dating apps, horror stories basically, or just really funny stuff. So I figure, why not read through those and we can get a good chuckle out of all of these. But before I get into that, I just want to let you guys know I post new episodes every Saturday, so, follow me on whatever podcast platform you're listening to, Apple Podcast, Good Pods, Google Podcasts, Spotify, if you can get around their stupid Joe Rogan thing that's going on, but that's something I can talk about in another episode. But yeah, I post new episodes every Saturday. Also, I have finally started putting these podcasts up on my YouTube, SuperCam64. So I already have a couple up there now, but new podcast videos are going to go up the same days that these episodes go out. So if you get a notification from whatever you're listening to this on that I have a new episode out, then that means that on my YouTube, that episode is also out. So go to my YouTube, SuperCam64, and you can see the video version there. But with that being said, let's take a trip through r/Tinder. Alright, so this first post comes to us from MinimumFood4232. Where did you want to meet?
LMAO, not a true gentleman, but not meeting up anywhere. I'm not driving, so it's all good.
I can pick you up.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh, I thought you meant you were free to hang out.
I am, just not for you, LOL. Not a true gentleman, so it's fine.
Okay, then. I just didn't want to ask for your address, because I know people aren't always comfortable giving out that information. I thought if I let you pick the meetup spot, you'd feel safer. Sorry for the miscommunication. Good luck in the future.
I would have said let's hang out, but good luck to you.
Thanks.
Well, I'm just gonna block this, so don't be offended.
No worries.
I'm just saying, I was taught if people don't offer, then just do it yourself. So I mean, it's totally okay. I wouldn't have accepted it anyway. I just don't go out with people that don't want to sit there and pick me up, because it makes everything a lot easier. I'm looking for a true gentleman.
I was prepared to. I half expected you to just send your address as the meetup spot, and I was gonna pick you up there.
LMAO, lies. A real man is supposed to go and pick up the woman, especially if they're hanging out. You should have offered to come pick me up, and then we would have gone from there, but you didn't.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You expected this guy, I'm assuming it's a guy because you addressed them as gentlemen. You expected this guy to know that you wanted to be picked up from your place. You assumed they knew you wanted to be picked up. That's your problem. You assume. If you're meeting for the first time, you gotta relay that shit. You gotta relay as much information as possible. You can't just expect the other person to know how this works. I mean, some guys are dumb, so sometimes you gotta spell it out for them. But if you're just gonna assume somebody's gonna pick you up, then obviously I don't see you get many dates, because you're just gonna assume. If you assume somebody's gonna pick you up, what else are you assuming about that person? That's my thing. This next post comes to us from For the Weird Shit 2. Hey there, U.S. military encrypted. Wow, are all your texts us military encrypted? Yes, I am into a military, U.S. military encrypted. That's pretty hardcore. Yes, U.S. military encrypted. Obviously not a scam. Okay, this next one is a little NSFW, and this comes from Gully319.
I'm getting horny from your Asian persuasion. Can I make you squirt soy sauce?
My God. That is both gross and racist. Like, how can you be disgusting and racist at the same time? My God. This next post comes to us from Jimbaloo56. Why did the baker get arrested? Why? For beating the eggs. Aw, that's so sad, because you know where bad eggs go when they die? Where? Eggshell. Excellent joke. Thanks. Yours cracked me up also. Scramble my eggs right the fuck now. Are you referring to segs? Well, I'm not putting all my eggs into one basket here, so maybe dinner sometime? Sounds exquisite. Or maybe we just grab an egg espresso. That sounds good too. I'm down for whatever. I'm sure we can hatch a plan. If the date is bad, I might have to make an exit. Understandable, and please don't think you owe me an explanation. I'm extra excited now that I know that. Wow, you're shelling them out 2 at a time now? I can hardly keep up. It's exhausting. Sorry for egging you on. I know your brain is scrambled. Aw, I respect you saying that, and I accept your apology. Whoa, I'm feeling yoked, maybe even shell-shocked. Oh no, I'm sorry. Was it something I said? First off, I'd like to say I'd expect a more extraordinary joke from you. I understand that you're cracking. Whoa, alright, take it easy, Brianna. Let's not say things we'll regret. And if you'd like to extend an apology, I'll be right here waiting. Listening to your half-cooked jokes is excruciating. You know, if you want this whole thing to just be over, easy. Also was wondering, when were you thinking for our excellent date? Tuesday? Have an extra special day, by the way. Just so you know, this conversation has been the highlight of my day. You two sound perfect for each other. I say that because my wife absolutely hates my egg puns. Although, she married me. She said I do, so that's her own fault. This next post comes to us from Wow Rudy. Trade with me, female, 20. What do you have for trade? Yeah, I trade. What do you 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 trade? This sounds like 2 scammers caught in an infinite loop. This next post is from I Like to Hang. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go? Back to my hometown. That's cool. Where are you from? Detroit. You could go anywhere in the world, and you'd go to
Fucking Detroit?
Hey man, leave her alone. She's got aspirations. And to end things off, we got this post from Mr. Schmidt, and this is a bio for a woman named Nat. She's a doctor-in-law and lives in London. But let's read a little bit about Nat, shall we? I am your wife from the year 2040. After a tragic accident claimed your life, I was filled with an impossible amount of grief. Using all my funds and resources, I have built a time machine in an attempt to save your life. In order to keep the natural timeline impact, we must match on Tinder in 2022. I hope you do the right thing for yourself and the fate of the universe. Do it! Do it, everyone. The fate of the universe depends on it. Match with Nate on Tinder. And that's going to do it for r/Tinder. And that'll do it for this episode as well. I just wanted to do this quick little episode just to start off Love Month on kind of a funny note, a little hilarious note. If you guys have any Tinder horror stories or you guys enjoyed this episode, just let me know. Link in the link tree in the description. Also in the description, there's all the Anchor stuff. Send me a voice message. You can support this podcast today. You totally don't have to. I'm not going to force you to. But if you do, I really appreciate it. It definitely helps me be able to do this podcast better. My cats will love you. They'll give you all the kisses you want. But with that, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys stay hydrated. New episodes every Saturday. As always, I will see you in the next one. Nerd out.